Today's show, my coach will be my wingman. Okay. Now every week I invite a visionary type, creative, to a spirit to talk with me in my playroom. Now I got hooked on these games about 3 years ago. It was at my gym. I was riding one of those stationery bikes, with the big video monitor screen mounted on the handlebars. And then later I got exposed to the virtual reality games, and they were just amazing. The graphics, realism, I was just blown away by it. I just loved it. So, up next, we are going to be playing Fortnite Battle Royale, and with my wingman and coach, Dylan. And I love marmalade. Okay, here we are. Dylan is my wingman and my coach. How are you, Dylan? I'm so happy to see you. How are you doing during this quarantine and not playing with your friends and going to school?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. It's kind of hard, well, harder than normal, than like before COVID, which is really hard to remember.
Yeah.
One advice I can give you about that is always stay 6 feet apart from everybody.
That is really good advice, and that I think I'm glad to hear you remind me and everybody else of that. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad things are okay. Now, you're going to be my wingman today, and you can maybe watch my back, give me any moral support. You guys have helped me so much in every way, and I'm learning this, and I was thinking, well, maybe you can help other people like me, guys like me who might want to get going, on some of the sites I'm known as Crazy Granddad Andy, or Grandpa Andy. So, I think that's my handle. And that's how I look at myself, and I think maybe there could be some others out there who are probably right there right now, and then I'll find out about them, I hope. But let me ask you this: how long have you been? How long have you been teaching me? I think it was about the time that we first got that PlayStation 4, right?
Yeah, it's about been maybe half a year.
Okay, because I know I got that. It seems like it was like last November or something like that. So that's when I started to get into it, about the time that you got that. So, okay, we're playing. Well, look, why don't we do this, Dylan? The screen has me up ready. It wants me to get going here, and as I promised, I was going to play a game as we talk. Okay, so it started. It's matching us up right now. Maybe while this is all happening, can you kind of give us an idea of what is Battle Royale, Fortnite Battle Royale all about?
Okay, so it's a game where there's 100 people in the lobby, and the goal is to find loot, and then find other players, which are real players, eliminate them, and then try to be the last man standing.
Okay, and then
it's very hard.
And then there's that storm to consider too, right? The storm.
Yeah, the storm is a very big problem, which Andy normally loses to.
Yeah, that's true. It gets a lot. I'll try to learn about, and that's why you're here. Hey, okay, so listen, I think we're in the staging area right now. Okay, well, good. Our timing is perfect. Okay, we're in the staging area right now. So while that's going on, we're waiting for the battle bus. Tell us what we have to do once we get in the bus. Okay, we're in the bus right now.
Okay, so you have to land somewhere where there's not much, where it's not a named place on the map. So if you look on your map, some places have a name. You don't want to land on the name or anywhere near the name.
Okay.
Or you will die to a guy almost instantly.
Really? Oh, that's really good advice. Okay, I'm going to bail out right now and work my way down so we can talk a little bit more. Okay, so I'm out. I'm bailed out. I'm going to be looking for a place to land, and you're saying don't land right in the city.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and that's because there's a lot of my opponents there, right?
Yes.
All right. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is a battle royale?
Well, it depends what battle royale you're doing. This one, in case, is the solos, which is probably, in my opinion, the hardest one to do. So I would say probably an 8 or 9.
Okay. And all right. And we're still we're taking the slow free fall down right now. Okay. I haven't put the afterburners on, so just so we can talk. We're not too far from a bridge down there. Let me. Well, okay. We just put out our parachute, and so we're getting ready to land. Anything else I should know before we land right now?
Not really.
Okay. All right. So you've always advocated as your strategy to be in the rural area, and
Yeah.
so that's where I am right now. I don't see anyone around here. I don't even see any houses or anything at all. So
Do you see trees anywhere?
yeah, I do see trees. I do see trees.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. So, and you're saying I should go up to the trees maybe to, because, yeah. Okay. And how much time should I spend on knocking down these trees?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, that's quite a ways. Okay. And then at the same time, we need to be focusing on where we are in terms of the storm. Now, there's a little tiny, looks like an outhouse or something. I'm going to go into that. Oh, there's some ammo. There's some ammo there, and I just found a weapon. This is an assault rifle, so that's good, right?
Yes, that's perfect. That's
Okay.
good.
All right, so this is a tiny, it's one of those little cabins that they have up in the mountains. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then I guess the other thing I need to do is make sure that I'm going towards the eye of the storm.
Yes, that's something you also need to do.
Okay, all right. All right, so we're trucking along here, and just for the people watching, you can see that storm, the clouds there off into the future, and then there's a big bunch of lightning going on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the storm.
Okay. And while I'm doing this, what's the best thing for someone to do who wants to begin to learn how to play video games?
Okay, so the best thing to do is, in all video games, no matter which video game you play, you want to learn the controls. So you want to, like in this case, you want to learn how to move. You want to learn the button that you use to shoot. You want to learn the button that you use to start building, the building materials, and other stuff.
That's number one. Learn how to shoot, huh?
No, like learn like all the controls and stuff.
Oh yeah. On this controller here that I'm holding on.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes. That's yes.
All right. Yeah, that's true too. There's a lot of different buttons and all that kind of stuff that you want to use. Okay, and after that, then what's the next thing to focus on?
The next thing that you want to do is probably search other. You don't have to, but what I like to do is I like to search on other people, like good strategies to play.
Oh, really?
Now this.
Oh, okay.
Now this rural one here, I found out that by myself. I didn't have to learn from other people, but I'm guessing other people know about it, probably.
And
but
what is it called?
It's the rural strategy. It's the strategy that you're doing right now.
Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, how old are you anyway?
I am 12 and a half.
12 and a half, okay. And so you're what that's that must mean you're about in the 5th grade. I know all this actually, but I'm just having you tell people who might.
Okay, so to start, I'm actually not in 5th grade. I am in 6th grade, middle school right now.
Oh.
So.
Oh, okay. Well, what? Oh, so you're in 6th grade now.
Yes, and I've been in 6th grade for a while.
So what's going to happen with school? Do you have any idea next year?
We might actually not. Because my birthday is about November 16th, somewhere in there. I'm not going to tell you my year because that's weird. But you could probably figure it out. So we're not going to go back into school, maybe, until until my birthday, which is about in the fall.
Okay.
So that's a long time.
That is a long time. Oh man. So are you learning? Are you just working on the computer with your other classmates? Is that what you're doing?
I'm not working with my other classmates. I'm just working on the computer with the stuff that my teachers assign me.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're on this bridge right now, and I think I see some buildings up here. And remember, I picked up that weapon, so I've got that.
Yeah.
And I picked up some ammo with it, so I got that. So I think I'm in pretty good shape, don't you think?
Yes, I think so.
All right. So I'm gonna go back into. There's another little. It looks like a house in here, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna hit the wood. Maybe I can collect that for building material, and then. But I'm in pretty good shape in terms of weapons. Right? I've got one weapon. I've got some ammo, so that puts me in pretty good shape.
Yes, but you don't want to jinx yourself, Grandpa. So don't. I know I'm kind of joking around. Just try not to say that a lot because you might jinx yourself, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm trying to jump into this house, but I can't jump high enough. So okay. I got a little bit more ammo. I got another. This is what is a harpoon gun all about?
The harpoon gun is actually not very good of a gun.
Okay, I won't use it. A couple of times I've gotten a.
Wait, hold on, Grandpa.
What?
Do you have any room for the harpoon gun?
Probably.
Okay, so if you have any empty spaces and you find a gun, you always want to fill it up, no matter what gun it is. Okay.
Okay, and just explain what it means to have empty spaces. What does that mean?
That you don't want to have any empty spaces. It's fine to have it at the beginning of the game, but once you're farther into the game, you don't want to have empty spaces. You want to fill those up with any weapon that you can, no matter, even if it's the exact same weapon that you already have.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I was curious. Do you think this is a violent game at all?
Violent game? It's really a opinion. In my opinion, I think no, it's not. But I've seen a lot of people that think it's violent. It can cause violence in teenagers, but I don't think so.
I just got a survivor medal. Looks like there are about 25 other. Hey, the smoke and steam is coming from my back. Things aren't looking good. I may get caught again. Things aren't looking good. What?
Wait, have you been have anybody shot you?
No, I just have. The storm is gonna descend upon me, I think.
Do you have smoke coming off your back? Does your screen look purple?
It does. Yeah, it does. It's flashing.
That's because you're in the storm right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And let's see what happened here. I'm in the storm is going to shrink in a minute and 55 seconds.
How far are you away from the storm?
The
middle.
Not that far, but whether or not I can run that fast, I am really not sure. Hey, look at it. If I don't get through this before the game ends, because I don't think things look real good for me right now. What's kind of a general advice that you want to give to people who want to learn and get started and have fun like this?
So a good advice is to probably find other people that are good at the game. And play with them. Like I play with Andy sometimes when I go to his house. And we do really, really good most of the time.
Yeah, you guys have helped me. I think the highest I've ever gotten is I think number 3. I think that was the best I've done. I got to 3 once, and even there I didn't hardly ever shoot my gun.
Okay, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
They'll be wasting ammo.
I just got eliminated. I'm gone.
From the storm. From the storm
got me. You got me. Hey, this has been so helpful. I really, really, really appreciate what you've been able to do. And can we do it again some other time?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay. Dylan, thanks a lot, and you stay healthy, and I love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
And I love marmalade.